always can do. All right, here we go. 614 Graphics Late Model Stock Series ready to go here. Surprise, surprise. Jesse Gordon, the California kid, number 1 spot. Billy Van Meter just 1 spot behind him in the 2 there for Chaos Motorsports. Michael Big Mac McDonald into 3. Chris Jones into 4. Brandon Parks, Next Level Racer into 5. Divers into 6. Rick Kelly in that 7th spot. Joshua in the 8. William in the 9. Steven in that 10th spot. Witherspoon going to bring it home in the 11. And Anthony Monroe, Broken Axle Motorsports, in that number 12 spot tonight. Looking at conditions here, 65 degrees. Grab your jackets. Clear skies, 2-mile-an-hour winds. It's going to be a chilly night here in South Boston, but we should be good for some great racing. Thanks again to 614 Graphics for being the title sponsor of tonight's racing action. All right, drivers are waiting just for them to get gridded up here. Looks like we're waiting on Bill Jones, Rick Kelly, and Josh B here. So pretty much everybody on Chaos. Just getting them brake buys to set up, them grip packs logged in. You got to make sure you're signed in before the grip packs go activated. You guys know how it gets down here. So, but these guys will be ready to go here. Put the gaps up on the screen. 100 laps tonight is what they're going to do for you here. Jesse Gordon there in that capsule of time. Batman. Number 10 machine on the inside there. Billy Van Meter on the outside of him. All right, these guys should get it rolling here in just a second. There's Big Mac McDonald in the 16. Chris Jones on the outside of him. Brandon Parks. Josh Divers right there in the 57. There's Josh B. Rick Kelly. Father-son duo right there in that 5th row. Stephen Hott, William Anthony Monroe, and there is Witherspoon back there in the back. So see if he can move some action up here towards the front later on. But we got 100 laps here at South Boston. They'll take off pretty quick, but a lot of cars. There could be some damage out here tonight. A few fast guys right now, but in the middle of the pack here. I got to keep my eye on Brandon Parks here. He's in the middle in that 6th spot. Yeah, a little bit quicker than that, but we'll see. Same with Divers. Divers back here in that 3rd row also. We'll see if these guys get it rolling here. Anthony Monroe in unfamiliar space there in qualifying. Damn near dead last. So we'll see if the Black Magic Studio 82, the Asphalt Cowboy, can get himself charging to the front. All right, let me clarify this. Yes, all starts and restarts are going to be on green. I want to clarify that before the race. All starts and restarts will be on green. Good luck. All right, want to make sure I got that in there. Clarified that. We had an incident last week where people weren't too happy with the restart. So here we go. Green flag out. We're racing at South Boston, 100 laps. Going into turn number 1, keeping it side by side right there. Everybody going through the circle here. We're looking good right now. Jesse Gordon still your leader out front. Billy Van Meter, Big Mac right there. Chris Jones, Brandon Parks, Josh Divers. Big Mac and the boys trying to find their line there. Side by side, Chris Jones in the 16. That's an Australian versus America. Single file now. They know the tires are going to play a role here. Don't want to burn them up too soon. You got so many laps to go. Great battles across the board. Keeping an eye on this 16 and 54 there. The Circle City Raceway, Chaos Motorsports. Big Mac McDonald back there battling it out. Anthony Monroe right there, Witherspoon and William all duking it out in the back of the pack right now. Still the battle on right here. Big Mac not giving an inch. Chris Jones still rolling that high side. 4 of 100 in the books here, South Boston. 614 Graphics, a late model stock series. Chris Jones going to go ahead and sink down there. He knows he needs to get them tires down on that bottom line if he wants to have a chance here tonight. Jesse Gordon, the California kid, the Batman Capsule with Time, LLC.com, your leader. Billy Van Meter in that 2 spot behind him in the Edco Welding, 23. Madison Kane Warehousing on that thing. Looking good tonight. Big Mac right there. He's closing the gap. He's got Chris Jones right behind him. Brandon Parks, we talked about him. We seen him last night. Fell a couple points short from getting another truck championship, but he'll look to rebound again strongly once that season gets rebounded up. Divers right there behind him. There's Rick Kelly out of Maine. Josh B. Father-son racing right here. Rick Kelly, father, son, Joshua. 8 of 100 in the books right now. Anthony Monroe up 3 spots from where he started this race. So there might be something in this Asphalt Cowboy here tonight. The 82 Black Magic Studio. Anthony Monroe. Right now, Jesse Gordon, still your leader up front. Billy Van Meter trying to close that gap. Let's go to the Capsule of Time, LLC.com. Gearbox cam. Get some of that Mustang. Billy Van Meter right up to the back bumper there. You see it. It's all going to be about tire management right now. Who's going to have enough to push it to the end? That Ford Mustang right up to the back bumper of Jesse Gordon. Go back further in the field. There's a little bit of a gap there. You look at that. Chris Jones knocking on the door.
Holy Jesus.
Yeah, he's letting them know he's there right now. Chris Jones getting up and personal with Big Mac. There's the gap there. Another gap right there. And you're taking a look from Diver's point of view to Rick Kelly. And look at the pass right here. Anthony Monroe looking on the inside of the 5 back there. Great shot from the gearbox cam. Good looking stuff here so far tonight. All the drivers keeping them noses clean and running strong. Jesse Gordon still your leader. It'll be about playing catch up here late in this one. 14 of 100 next time by. Chris Jones, Brandon Parks, Josh Divers round out your top 6. There's Rick Kelly. Anthony Monroe's charging up. He's their big mover tonight, up 4 spots. That Broken Axle Motorsports driver, Anthony Monroe, he's charging his way up to the field here. Same with Brandon Parks, though. Started 5th. It's currently in 5th right now. It's all about just trying to save a little bit here. We got 100 laps, folks. You got a lot of time, a lot of racing, and no extra tires behind a wall. What is on the car is what they have. You burn them up, you burn them up. Chris Jones knows that. He knows right now just to kind of stay with the pace of the Chaos guys. They're going to be quick. All Chaos drivers are very quick on asphalt. And he knows that they're going to be competition tonight. Same with Jesse Gordon. Jesse Gordon, very strong when it comes to asphalt, especially last few races saving tires. He could do it here again tonight at South Boston. We'll keep an eye on that number 10 machine. But Billy right now just kind of riding with him, just kind of keeping the pace, doing everything you can do, I can do better type deal. Big Mac, Chris Jones, though, keeping the pressure on them. Guys honest up front. Brandon Parks, he knows the deal. Just ride around for about 80 laps and put the hammer down the last 20. But pit strategy will play a role here tonight. They're only on 30% fuel. So once they have to come in and pit and lock that thing in, anything can happen once you're going down pit road, man. Let's take a ride here with Brandon Parks. Take a look at it from his cockpit view. Riding with Brandon Parks currently in that 5 spot. You see Chris Jones right ahead of him. Now trying to chase down the leaders here as the night has fallen on South Boston. It's getting dark, getting cold. Absolutely. Track conditions right now, they're fair and 70 degrees. It's still 65 outside, but it's cold, cold, cold out here tonight. Now watch these inputs right here. You'll see Parks in 4th right now. He doesn't ever get out of 4th. Just gets it right up there to it. And you watch these inputs. Very, very smooth inputs there from Parks. And very easy there on that wheel there. So a lot of greatness there coming from the number 5 spot here tonight. You'll watch that. Back out to the car. Look at that. Jesse Gordon still your leader as we're closing in a quarter of the way here tonight at South Boston. Billy Van Meter right now still charging in that 2 spot. Big Mac, Chris Jones, Brandon Parks, Divers, Rick Kelly, Anthony Monroe, Josh B. And there is Stephen Hott. We talked about him last night. We saw the wheel fall off the desk. It was pretty crazy. I'm not going to lie. A couple different incidents there. The wheel just fell off and then disconnected a couple times. But Stephen Hott tonight looking fantastic in that 84 Skull Bandit for Broken Axle Motorsports. And he started 10th. He's currently in 10th. And a good battle right here as we see it brewing up between the Chevy and the Ford. The Ford being Joshua B. for Chaos Motorsports just in front of him. And then right behind him, Stephen Hott's got his teammate. He's working his way up there right now. You'll see it. Anthony Monroe just a couple spots ahead of him. But Witherspoon looking for some action back there in the back also. So we'll see if there's going to be a pass made here or something. 26 of 100 in the books here. Jesse Gordon still your leader out front. Take a look from Billy Van Meter's point of view here. Doing a little bit of Sunday driving right now. He knows just to be patient with them. There may be a caution. You never know. Pit strategy going to play a huge role here tonight. No saving fuel from Van Meter yet. You don't hear that. Normally you'll hear that change of pitch from Van Meter's car when it's time to save some fuel. So Jesse Gordon looking good here tonight also. Back out slingshot cam. Give you guys some of that racing action coming at you there. And you'll see it now. Josh B. able to still hold off Stephen Hott, but Anthony Monroe charging his way up. Anthony Monroe just trying to find a line. 30 of the 100 in the books here at South Boston. Big thanks again to 614 Graphics for being a title sponsor of the Late Model Stock Series. Your top three, McDonald closing that gap though a little bit quicker than your top two guys here when we look at time per lap. Big Mac, one of the quickest on the track here, but Chris Jones maybe giving him a little bit of that bump draft here. Some of that sweet southern South Boston juice from Chris Jones. Rick Kelly, Anthony Monroe, and Stephen Hott still right now, but Anthony Monroe and Stephen Hott, Broken Axle Motorsports drivers, the only ones to advance up right now. So Stephen able to get up and around Josh B there. So good move from the 84 Skull Bandit. Patience pays off. And you've seen it there. Was very patient with Josh and able to make the move there. Witherspoon looking to do the same thing here. Trying to find a line. Either high or low side, but the Beachside Customs, number 20, Witherspoon, looking for some action tonight. 33 of the 100 in the books. Jesse Gordon still looking in that rear view mirror and seeing Billy Van Meter. Big Mac, Chris Jones, and Parks, your top five. Josh Divers, you know, we haven't talked much about him tonight as we're closing in on 35 laps here. And I tell you what, great season he had in the Truck Series. Finished P3 there. Got himself a nice piece of hardware coming to him, and he looks to dominate this late model stock series. He's got a good sized lead going through the season right now, but right now being in the 6th spot, that's not where he wants to be. He had a good 20-point lead, I think, maybe a little bit less, but every spot's a point, and you start falling mid-pack and all the way back, that lead's going to start diminishing all the way down, because I tell you what, with these car counts going up, 10, 12, 14, 15 guys showing up, you definitely want to be in the mix every single week, and Josh Divers right now, maybe just playing possum. We'll see, though, if the 57 gets to come into life here in the second half of this race. Rick Kelly out of Maine right now. He's getting the pressure put on him by Anthony Monroe. So you got two options when you got somebody behind you that's a lot quicker. You either let them go or you take the chance of them making that move to try to go. So you just got to play it safe. And you got to think, Anthony's got to be burning up some tire there. I mean, he's going 0.2 quicker last lap than Rick Kelly. Yeah, our statistician over here telling us last lap for him, a lot quicker, 2.5 seconds quicker. And he'll look to try to peek it to the inside there, but they ain't going to be home yet. Anthony Monroe still knows there's over half a race to go here. 40 of the 100 at South Boston. Closing in on halfway, 10 more laps. Jesse Gordon, still your leader out front right now, not missing anything, folks. I promise you, see the ticker, it's up to date. Top of your screen. Jesse, oh, get a little loose there. We saw that right there. Anthony Monroe gets a little sideways, but hey, up front, these boys are keeping it straight and clean. Jesse Gordon, Billy Van Meter, your top two right now. Dominating performance from all these drivers here tonight, man. I'll tell you what, Big Mac back there also doing his thing. There's William. And William right now, the 23 machine, a little bit choked up right now. I don't know what's going on with the 23 machine. We'll have to keep an eye on him. 23 machine, a little slow back here. That's the Ghost Energy drinks. William, right behind, in front of him, there is Witherspoon now. Witherspoon putting the pressure on the 5 of Joshua B for Chaos. Josh B had one hell of a run back at Bristol a few weeks ago, and I don't think it's ever been the same for him ever since. But I tell you what, anything could happen any given race, and you see it right here tonight, man. Josh B may be playing the fuel strategy, tire strategy game here. See him start working some of those laps with Witherspoon right now, just a little bit quicker than he is. We'll see if that makes a difference here anytime soon. Well, it looks like he's going to try to peek it underneath him here any moment. But up front, we'll take another look at your leaders here. Jesse Gordon, Billy Van Meter. There is Big Mac. Chris Jones and Brandon Parks. Parks closed that gap also. Josh Divers still playing in that 6th spot. Anthony Monroe still trying to chase down Rick Kelly. Steven right there. But the battle right now, best on the track, this 10 and 11 spot here. Joshua B and Witherspoon. Both guys want that 10 spot, I guess. They say, hey, I want that top 10. No, I want the top 10. But a good battle, though, back here. That's what I love about the league, man. You got battles all across the track here, different styles of driving for everybody. He's going to poke his nose down in there, and he about made it work. Witherspoon there trying to do everything he can to make it work. 0.2 quicker. He's going to give it to him right there and let him know, hey, It wasn't very nice of you to throw that block there, 5, but hey, we got around him there. 2/10 quicker. I guess you got to try to hold him up. And you seen it right there. The 5 going to try to get back in line here and put the speed down, but the 20 able to get up and around him. Witherspoon with a good pass on the 5 machine. You saw that live right there. Jesse Gordon still your leader. Billy Van Meter in that 2. Big Mac getting chased right now. Chris Jones knocking on the door. 3/10 quicker last time, Chris Jones. Brandon Park still in the 5. Divers, Rick, Anthony, Steven, Witherspoon, and Josh B. Josh B trying to find that line. See, sometimes it's always better to be behind the faster guy. You can kind of learn that line, and you can see what's going on here. 82 going to go ahead and go into the pits. That's Anthony Monroe. The Black Magic Studio machine going to go ahead and drop it down into pit road. Lap 52. Some would call that a short pit. Some would call that a smart pit. We'll see what happens here. Is the 23 also going to come down pit road? The 23 machine, the energy drinks. There's only 123 out there, and that's Billy Van Meter. But hey, sometimes you gotta support them when you can get them out there. So Billy Van Meter right there in the original 23 machine out here tonight. Big Mac McDonald. There's Chris Jones and Parks. Josh Divers, Rick Kelly, Steven Witherspoon, Josh B. Anthony Monroe. And William. William right now in the pits. And he's still sitting there. Hopefully he didn't get caught speeding. Maybe. I don't know. 55 and 100 in the books. Gordon right now, he's checking out though. He's stretching that lead out. There's no tires to be put on, so he must have had to serve a penalty here. Man, oh man, tough break for the 23 machine as he's going to go multiple laps down here. Anthony Monroe 1 lap down, but he did do a short pit, so we'll see that translate later on into the race right now. But Williams still in the pits and must have been caught speeding. No, no, no. That sucks, man. You hate to see it for the 727 machine. But right now, Jesse Gordon in that Batman, Capsule of Time, LLC.com, they're rolling tonight. I'm too slow. I'm just getting out of the way. Oh, you're good, dude. You're good, Will. You're good, brother. Jesse Gordon, no, I'll tell you what, he's putting the hammer down there. Billy Van Meter in that 2 spot. Big Mac McDonald, as you see Witherspoon now. He's going to roll that thing down pit road. Beautiful looking 20 machine right there. I love that paint scheme. The Beachside Customs. Number 20 of Witherspoon's. Hey, he maybe missed his pit. I'm not sure. What happened?
Holy Jesus.
He's backing that thing up right there. Jesse Gordon, no. He's not backing it up. He's going to the front and staying there tonight so far. He'll be signing autographs after the race tonight. You catch Jesse Gordon down there at the Batman stand. He'll be signing autographs tonight for everybody after the race. Jesse Gordon right now, your leader. Billy Van Meter in the 23. Big Mac McDonald in that 3. And now you see Rick Kelly. He's going to roll that thing down the line here. Rick Kelly, the Chaos Motorsports Circle City Raceway, 32 out of Maine. Rick Kelly in the pits and getting some service done to him. Witherspoon back out, though. Good to see Witherspoon back out there. I was concerned after that pit stop. I saw that maybe things didn't go as planned. You know what I mean? Right now, Jesse Gordon's keeping it as planned as we are closing in. Less than 26 laps to go. Next time by. Pitting, they're throwing it. Josh Divers coming in. There's Big Mac. Jesse Gordon calls it out, says, hey, I'm pitting. 64 laps in out of the 100. I got to come in, and guess who's right behind him? Not Billy Van Meter. He's got a clutch foot like you've never seen before. If you ever get to meet Billy Van Meter in person at a local short track or some event that he's at, ask him to show you his clutch foot. He'll show you. It's a little tiny wooden peg leg he's got on that left side of his body there. So, yeah, clutch foot. Billy Van Meter looking good here tonight. Stephen Hott, he may have a clutch foot too. He may have a peg on that son of a bitch. Looking good right now. He's in the 2 spot, up 8 spots for the Broken Axle Motorsports team. And he's going to roll that thing down pit road right now. There's the 84. Going to check it up, and he's down pit road. Billy Van Meter still in the pits here. Not sure what's going on with Bill here. May have got caught speeding. That wooden peg leg may have cost him there. Jesse Gordon going to go back around here. So Jesse Gordon back out front. Billy Van Meter way off the pace there. Now 2.5 seconds back after it all gets calculated. Chris Jones into 3. Big Mac into 4. And you see that Brandon Parks putting the pressure on right now. 67 of the 100. Josh Divers looking for some action also. Things are tightening up right now with no tires. There are 0 tires on these cars. So your pit strategy is your best friend. How are you going to do it? What are you going to do? But right now it's Gordon, Van Meter, Jones, Big Mac, Parks, and Divers.
I got 84.
16 saying he's got it right now. We're going to see what happens. 84, Stephen Hott. Letting him know what's up. He appreciates it. Right now, Brandon Parks, Josh Divers, and Rick Kelly all doing the same damn thing right now. Just trying to find their line. But Gordon right now, great pit stop, good strategy from the 10 machine. We're going to see how the rest of this pans out right now. Brandon Parks got his hands full, though. Josh Divers right up to that back bumper. A little short track racing out here tonight. Good to see Brandon Parks out here running with the boys tonight. I know he's a busy man on the Wednesday night schedule. Got a lot of crazy things going on, and it's always a pleasure having Parks out here racing with us when we can get him out here. Looks like Divers trying to go down on the apron to make the pass down pit road here. He wants to get so darn low right there into the corners. 2/10 right there. You've seen it. Big Mac McDonald going to look to make the pass on the inside of Chris Jones, and he'll make that stick. So now Chris Jones going to fall in front of Parks. 73 of the 100 in the books right now. Some good, great racing out here so far as we're closing in with 25 laps to go. Next time by. Appreciate that gifted sub, my man. Thank you so much for throwing the love out there. Thank you, sir. William out there throwing the love around in the chat. We appreciate you. Right now, Jesse Gordon throwing the love around to Billy Van Meter. Ain't messing around. Billy right now in the 2 spot, but we'll see what that changes, though. And right now, you know the Divers is seeing this right now. Right here, let's go to that CapsuleTimeLLC.com gearbox. Look at that. Woohoo! Knock, knock. I'm here.
Holy Jesus.
Oh, he got him, tagged him up right there. And we got a car down the pit road, and we got a caution out on the speedway. Let's take a look at what we got here. We were inside the in-car cam. Give him the old lift-up job right there. Blue, blue. Right here, watch this. Oh, gives him the old lift-a-roo, and that's how she does it. There we go. Josh Divers going to the tail end of the field. Some of the old Divers into the back of the dime. Got him down there, and then you get a good job of not hitting them again. That was good. So slide them up and fire it back up. All right, so you saw the action right there. Boom, big hit right there for the 57. Brings out our first caution of the night. So Chris Jones going to come down the pits here, it looks like. He's going to grab some action here. Chris Jones in the 54. Going to work his way down right now. So here we go. Going to have a restart on some very, very...
My pit box there, the green flag stops.
Oh, man, that sucks. Missed his pit box on the green flag stops. Man, oh, man. You hate to see that, dude. That is unfortunate. You hate to see it right there, man. Witherspoon, though, we'll get him taken care of here. We'll get Witherspoon taken care of. Witherspoon, go ahead and get a wave around there. Witherspoon, you're fine, buddy. Go ahead and get back around there, buddy. We'll take care of you. All right, guys, be careful. We got wave around cars coming through here. Wave arounds coming through. And I'll give you one more. That should help you out, brother. You know, you're out here trying your best. I appreciate it. All right, let's give him hook up here.
Thanks, sir. I appreciate it.
Yep, we're out here trying to have some fun tonight, man. Trying to have a good time. All right, that should put you back on the tail end of the field here. Everybody else should be good to go. Once we let the lights go off themselves here on the pace car, we'll go green. Let it do catch up scoring. All right, Jesse Gordon, Billy Van Meter. Hey, they've been up front all night. What's the surprise here on the restart here? I don't think there's going to be any surprise on the restart, to be honest there. McDonald, Rick Kelly, Anthony Monroe, Parks right there. That caution came out, and he's able to stay right there. Looks like he's in that 6th spot, so when the caution came out, that may have helped him. Hott, Jones, Divers, Josh B. and Witherspoon back there, so that could be anybody's race here. Remember, guys, all starts and restarts are on green. Good luck. All right, want to make sure I filled them in on that. I mean, not that they don't know. I say it so many times, they know it. Trust me. All right, Gordon, Van Meter, front row. Let's watch how this race unfolds here as we're closing them down here. Right after this, we're going to go to the Send It Series under hosted. I hope to see you there. All right, green flag out, 19 laps to go. We're going to go take him down in the corner with no tires. Oh, man, Rick Kelly got thrown to the outside with his own teammate right there. Brandon Parks in the middle of a three-way sandwich. And McDonald just threw Rick Kelly to the outside wall. Anthony Monroe to the inside right there. If you folks seen that, that's a teammate. The 16 and the 32 knocked each other out of contention. And we got another caution down here. Let's take another look right here. Big shot from the 9. And it looks like he gets a little bump here. He got loose here. Watch this. Got a little help here, though. Let's take a look. Let's take a look here and blow it up the shot cam here. Oh yeah, got the old nudge from the 84 here. Whoop, right there, 84. Gonna be Stephen Hott, first one of the night. All right, moving to the tail end. Here we go. All right, that's gonna be old Stephen there into the back of the 9. Obviously not intentional, but you hit him, you spun him, you take the penalty. There you go. Oh man. And then just gave him it again right there, and you see right here, it started with the nudge, and then Divers had nowhere to go. Divers had nowhere to go here. It's a big accordion effect, but it definitely started with the tap, and then boom, he got loose. He was able to clean it up, and then another tap, and then the rest is history. So that's a rough one right there. So tough break on both these drivers right there. You see it again. Boom. So he'll kind of drink that thing down pit road right now and try to service that up. But there is Jesse Gordon. Jesse Gordon and Billy Van Meter. Stephen Haas going to come down. It looks like he's going to grab maybe his fast repair that he had over there. So good for him. Hopefully he'll have some extra luck with that thing there. That was rough, man. You hate to see it for those guys. So Jesse Gordon, Billy Van Meter, Big Mac, Rick Kelly, Anthony Monroe, Chris Jones, Divers, Josh Witherspoon, Hunt, Parks, and William coming out right now. As caution still waving over South Boston. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can do it here. Yeah, you saw the 16 in that restart. You guys have to go back and watch it if you haven't. That 16 took out Rick Kelly, threw him to the wall. I was like, holy cow, that's teammates. Because right now you got Chaos, 3 of the top 4. So that was a big shot for the Big Mac right into the shotgun of Maine there. So we'll see what happens. Green flag out. They're going to do it again here. So let's see him get into the corner a little bit better this time. Everybody kind of jockeying through. No tires across the board. Everybody side by side. Rick Kelly and Anthony Monroe make contact right there. You've seen the same thing happen back there in the back, and they're turning them around again. Big shot in the back. Cautions breed cautions. And we're seeing a lot of them here. Chris Jones gets up to the back bumper and gives him the business right here. Let's go back up to the top side. Chris Jones apologizing there. Oh, man, just gave him the old snaggeroo right there. Right here. See the contact between the 82 and him. Rick just slowed way down. And Chris Jones nowhere to go but into the back of him there. So first one of the night, Chris Jones. I was on Chris Jones into the back of the 32, Rick Kelly. Nowhere to go, but hey, you spot him, you take it. Let's go. Oh, man. And then everybody kind of tried to dodge their way through, but hey, it happens. Short track racing coming out full force right now, boys. We went 78, 9, almost 80 laps, green flag, no problems.
Hey, Chris, Steven needs a black tape for passing on the yellow internet.
Yep, got it. Yep. All right, boom, boom, boom. There we go. All right, he's taken care of. Good deal. All right, here we go. Billy Van Meter, Jesse Gordon. We say it again. I feel like I'm on repeat here tonight. But right after this race, we're going to go have some fun with the Send It Series. Indy Cars, Martinsville, the Paperclip. Should be a fun one. 50 laps over there right after this under the hosted. We got to get through this one first, though. No tires, no grip, no problem. There we go. Let's see what these boys can do here right now. Billy Van Meter, Jesse Gordon changing roles here late in this one. Billy on the inside this time, Gordon on the outside. Good start right there. Everybody look clean and green. Gordon going to fall back there. You see the move right there, the 82 up to the high side. He'll make it stick. Anthony Monroe working his way up to the top 3. That fast side line working there for Anthony right now. Big Mac and the boys in the back trying to find their line also. Josh B spun slow off the back track with 7 to go. Billy Van Meter, your race leader. Gordon into 2, and Big Wreck in the back. Oh, man. We got him flipped upside down. Man, oh, man.
Can I hold you in a bounce all over the place?
Oh, man. Oh, man. I tell you what, these guys are getting crazy out here. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so we got getting hit right here. You got the 16 again working his way here, but it looks like Anthony had a little side contact there, makes contact there, and then, oh yeah, there's nothing that they could have done right here. Both drivers wanting this spot here. We'll blimp it in for you folks at home. 82 going in his line, 16 going up the track here. Watch this. 16 kind of rolls up. Both guys kind of roll into each other. That's on the 16 and the 82. Both guys just racing. 16 moves up, 82 comes down. A racing deal. Line them up. Let's go again. I mean, unfortunate. You hate to see the turn right there, but they straightened it out, and then, unfortunately for divers, there was nowhere for anybody to go, and the carnage just piled up behind them.
Can I get a black clear?
Yeah. All right, with 4 laps to go. Things are getting juicy right now. Billy Van Meter, Jesse Gordon, Brandon Parks, and there is Stephen Hott. He's now up to the number 4 spot with just about 3 laps to go. Hey, let's try not to queue up on the mic, all right? Let's keep it down, all right? I'll take care of it. I'll look at it after the race. Just race. Don't worry about it. All right. All right, here we go. Billy Van Meter, Jesse Gordon. Gotta watch this restart. We don't want Billy down here. We heard it from the other part last week about Parks jumping the starts, and now we got what I got here from Bill here. So let's watch and see. Hey, look clean to me. Here we go. Jones and the boys are back there in the back trying to find their line. Jesse Gordon. Oh, man, Jesse off at the track, but he's still there. Gordon Hott. And there is Chris Jones back here. Rick Kelly, Big Mac Witherspoon. All trying to find a line. Right now, white flag out. Billy Van Meter, Jesse Gordon, and Stephen Hott. Big wreck in the back, but it's Billy Van Meter going to bring it to the checker. Jesse Gordon into 2 and Stephen Hott. Going to round out your top 3. Unofficial results left to the screen. There you have it. Top 3. Van Meter, Gordon, Hott. Line them up. Top 3. You guys know who you are. Get them up there. Got a parking lot in the back there. Watch out. Be careful, boys. All right, top 3. Stephen Hott, Gordon, and Billy Van Meter. All right.
Hey, you need to unblock Steven's voice chat, bud.
Yeah, we'll take care of it. All right, these guys are getting parked in here, ready to go. We'll get these guys situated, and we'll enable the easer for the chat here. All right, let's get these guys rolling. All right, here we go. We're going to start off with the 3rd place driver out here tonight, up 7 spots in the 84 Skull Bandit for Broken Axle Motorsports. Stephen Hott, you got a copy. Well, we unblocked your mic. You should be able to talk. Steven, you got a copy. I don't think so. All right, Stephen Hott, congratulations on the P3, up 7 spots. Great work, my man. Whatever, now to our 2nd place driver in the capsule of time, Batman, number 10 machine out of California. Jesse Gordon, you got a copy.
Yeah, I do.
Hey, good run there, man. Up, back 1 spot from where you started the race, but a late start there on that restart, man. It looked like you bounced off of each other there, and now the race is history. You led about 90 laps that mattered. Besides the last one here, break down the race for us.
Yeah, typical got through by caution type deal, and then
I don't know, dude. My screen was totally different than Van Meter. He was getting green flags before I was getting them. So I don't know. It was just I that second to last one. I was trying to match him, but every single one it seemed like after that he got the jump on me. So I don't know. To me, it looked like a jump, but for my screen, different net codes and all sorts of stuff on this. So either way, it is what it is. So we'll move on to the next.
Well, absolutely. Congratulations again on the P2 here tonight. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank, Gordon?
Yeah, thank you, of course, for putting on the show. All the racers for coming out. Congrats, Van Meter, and my sponsors I'd like to thank Capital Time LLC, Pinky Tank Salon, Amsoil, Creative Tires, Davis Trenching, Ned Winter Tent, and Empire Motorsports.
Awesome work. There you have it. Jesse Gordon getting that P2 here tonight. Went over now to the P3. See if he's got his mic back. Stephen Hott, you got a copy. Well, we still got nothing from him. All right, there you have it. All right, we'll go over now to our race winner in the 23 out of Indianapolis, Indiana, in the Chaos Motorsports Machine. Billy Van Meter, you got a copy.
Yeah, I got a copy.
Hey, good run there, up one spot, and it took the caution for you to get up there and get around Gordon. But once you got up there in that spot you needed to be, once you knew it was on green, you knew you had this thing, man. Break down your race for us.
Yeah, honestly, before we pitted, I think I actually was a little better than he was. He was already using the apron to turn. I wasn't having to. But then we pitted, and somehow he gapped me 3 seconds. Maybe I need to practice that a little more or get a higher, better pit crew. But either way, happy for the caution. And, I gave him room on the outside, but he didn't give me the same. But that's okay. I understand. When you lead all the laps and you get bullied out of the way and you get outdone and you want to bully back and try to wreck somebody forward more or less, you can do that.
There you have it. Billy Van Meter getting it out there and letting them know what it's about here. Billy, congrats again on the big win here tonight. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank?
Edco Welding, Van Order Development, Circle City. You put it on, buddy, and Cass Morse for showing up. And I want you to know I'll be there for my race and Demolition Derby. Have fun, boys.
Absolutely. There you have it. Billy Van Meter getting it done here tonight. Your race winner, Gordon into 2, and Stephen Hott going to round out the top 3. Great race, guys.